size of Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
Yeah. And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL is full.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
You know, I'm really sorry, man.
What's your name?
Abraham Carter.
Okay.
All right, welcome to Zilla Perspectives. Real quick, I just wanted to chime in on this Dank Demoss situation. The heavyset rapper that was denied the lift, and so the lift driver, wanted to save the wear and tear on his car, and so this rapper Dank Demoss, who is roughly on the closer side to 500 pounds, I believe she clocks in around 490 pounds. So that is basically 500 pounds that this man wanted to avoid being put in his, I believe it was a Hyundai Elantra or something like that of that nature. And so that is not really necessarily a big car. It's definitely not an SUV. Probably would be safe to say it's not even a mid-sized vehicle. And so she proceeds to sue Lyft to get, I guess, whatever she wanted. She felt like she was wrong. She says she felt embarrassed. And I can understand that. But at the same token, it just seems to me that with the recent weight loss and healthy change journey of Lizzo, it seems like maybe this Dank Demoss doing the most, thought that she would try to garner some kind of public sympathy and get some kind of following behind this situation, because again, in even sometimes past, just time you might be able to catch lightning in a bottle, and it might be able to spark your career, and you might be a superstar overnight. It has happened before. It just doesn't look like it's happening in this instance, because everybody that would look at this sister and say, well, we've watched you get out of SUVs before, big SUVs at that, and you still look crammed into that big SUV. Being just 100 pounds shy of saying my 600 pound life, I don't believe too many people are going out of their way to try to put you in their mid to small economy size sedan. It just doesn't make sense. Now, that is not trying to slide anybody on that heavy side of the game. But what it is saying is that we are all realistic, because I know people that are heavy, not necessarily that big, but maybe 100 to 15 pounds lighter. So still very heavy. And they understand the reality and the severity and nature of being that big, and understand that, hey, not everybody is, you got to be accommodating to the size. And you can't cheap it, because it requires to be realistic about the size that you're looking at. And so as a larger person, or for me, I'm a 6'2", 240 pound man. So for me, if I'm buying a plane ticket, I'm not looking to go get into the small seat. I'm going to pay extra for the bigger seat. Or either if I'm really going there, like if it's a cross country flight, if I can't fly business class, then I won't be going. That's just the way I am. So I'm like my travel plans start with what is business class looking like, because when you get a little on the older side of things, and I understand why the elderly don't travel, because who wants to be cooped up in a tuna can for 18 hours or 12 hours in a tiny small seat because the airlines are trying to save money by putting them extra small seats in those planes. So you do have to spend the extra for the luxury and accommodation that you want. And all of us, I believe, understand that. That is something that goes along in life. You're using more material. You're using more your space. So your clothes would cost more. It just makes sense. If you go to a restaurant, you get the extra hearty portion, it's going to cost extra. This is one of those things to where I just believe that that's not out of this person's understanding or mind. You're not that big not knowing that. I just perceive that this was an avenue to try to gain clout and try to gain a following, which, again, is understanding. There's nothing wrong with that. However, even Lizzo right now is taking it down. And for those of us who are old enough to even know about Monique, we've seen this routine before. And in every instant, all of those women who champion being overweight and morbidly obese, they all ended up taking a weight loss journey to lose the weight.
Would I eat in a day as a former vegan who added protein to her diet? My reintroduction to protein started with Japan. Someone suggested I try a Japanese diet because it's one of the healthiest diets in the world and it has some of my favorite foods. When I got to Japan, I was in awe at how clean and delicious their food was. I indulged in fresh sushi and fluffy egg, and I was amazed at how good my body felt the next day. And that led me on a journey to figure out how animal proteins affect my body. After tests and research, I found that animal proteins helped me have more energy, lose weight, and helped with my mental fog. I do believe that the vegan diet is still the healthiest diet to have, and I aspire to one day be a raw alkaline vegan. Until then, this is the diet that's helped me reach my goals and helped me feel good in my body. It can be scary talking about things like this because veganism is such a sensitive subject. People are vegan for many reasons, whether it be health or environmental or love for the animals or all of the above. I'm aware how people could take this and how it can make them feel. But I'd rather be honest and share my story in my own words. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, white meat only, or fully carnivorous, I'm not going to judge you. Do what's best for you in your life at that moment. All that matters is that you're happy. And if you're happy, I'm happy.
Like, Monique doesn't even speak about that anymore. Kelly Price has lost all of that weight. Like, you guys don't understand. We have seen, well, Kelly Price never did. She was never one saying this is cool. Adele, of course, she's not a foundational Black American or Black at all, but with Adele, she even chose to lose the weight. I think that this woman here, Dank Demoss, just figured that she would be able to fill a slot that has now recently been vacated by the likes of Lizzo. So realistically, this is just a clout chase, and I think that also there are some other underlining things going on with her getting attention and the attention that she wants. And so it comes from a different few forms. And right now, with so many independent movements and artists that have actually been able to get a buzz, maybe she feel like she's being left behind, and she had to do something to shock the crowd, to shock the audiences, to gain traction and gain attention to what she's doing. That's just my opinion of it. But family, I would like to know what you think about this particular topic right here with Dank Demoss. Is she trying to fill the shoes and the spot and the slot that Lizzo was once proudly filling? Now that we see Lizzo getting thin, and shout out to Lizzo for her health journey, because may it be Ozempic or may it be working out, Lizzo has gotten down to a very cool size and obviously still working a lot off, but she has dropped a lot of weight. So props to Lizzo for the weight loss, and may Dank Demoss find some peace and happiness in this, and maybe, be one of the next people to, because maybe, who knows, for Dank Demoss, maybe the big thing for her will be a weight loss journey and losing the weight while still performing. See, there's something to look at while being an artist, and watch how your energy level goes up as you want to perform. So maybe that would be something to even kind of be on the documentary side of the game. Just a suggestion, a free suggestion from Beatzilla to Dank Demoss. If you want to go on a health, don't be angry at what people are saying. Don't even look at it that way. I know it might be abrasive, but this is the world we live in of social commentary and public opinion. I could say one way of turning that around: do the weight loss journey and still keep rapping. Family, tell me what y'all think in the comments. Let me know. With that being said, y'all have a good and blessed day. Peace.